Okay, sirloin steak. We're going to get a bit creative here. What I've got two delicious, nice sirloin steaks, and on one side I've just seasoned them with a little garlic salt and some black pepper. So put those out of the way for now. And into the pan we want, it's a dry pan, with a non-stick pan in this case, and we just want a couple of squeezes of salt going in there. You'll see why in a minute. Okay, now you let that salt come up to temperature before you do the next stage, and the next stage is just simply putting in your steaks. So let that go for a sec. I'm just testing the temperature, and in go the steaks. That's about ready. You want to have good sizzle as soon as it hits the pan. Hear that? That's what you want. Right. There are plenty of pluses, and there's a couple of no-nos you don't do with steaks. One of them is you don't press down on them. You see people standing there with something like this and pressing down on the steak. Well, that's exactly the wrong thing. That's the one thing you should never do with a steak. Okay. So what we do is we leave them on the heat now, just as it is. You know, we're not cooking them on the barbecue. We're doing them on the top. We're not frying them, we're cooking them with using direct heat directly onto the steak. Alright, right, you watch the steak as it's cooking, and as at the side of the steak you'll see the heat creeping up. You can give it a flip to see how well it's doing underneath, and you'll see it creep up the side of the steak, and you'll know when it's time to turn it, because it'll be looking just right on the bottom. Almost there. Then we flip the steak. So the golden rule is when you're cooking the steak like this, one turn is rare, turn it twice for medium rare, and turn it again to ruin it, or if you like it well done. So there you see, it's cooking nicely. I want these to come out medium rare, so I'm going to give them another flip in a second. That one needs flipping, and as you start to see the blood surface on there, that's when to give it another flip. And you only need now, give that time just to cook another couple of seconds before we take it off and plate it up. There you are, that's the steaks taken out the pan, plated up. Now we can crack on with the rest. Right, what we got cooking away in the bottom of that pan right now is flavour. So into the flavour goes a bit more flavour in the form of some butter. And we want to get a little drop of water in there. And in with some water. And there you see it starts to deglaze. Let that cook down a little bit more. In with some onion. So this is chopped up onion I'm using. Smells great in here at the moment. You should smell it. It's awesome. Chopped up onion in there. And we allow that to cook down for a minute or two. And I'm just getting a bit creative with this. So into that, so we've got onion, and I'm putting in a couple of teaspoons of coarse grain mustard, because this can be like a mustard sauce. Give that a good old stir. That smells really good right now. Not wasting any of that gorgeous flavour from the steak. and we're enhancing it a little bit with that onion, the aromatic flavour of the onion. So now we've got the grainy mustard, and last but not least we're putting a little splash of cream. Remember what I said before about cream, if you've been watching my videos, you add it a tablespoon at a time and then you bring it up to heat. Yeah, and that way you prevent it from curdling. Tablespoon at a time and bring it up to heat. This is not a Slimmers sauce. You might be very surprised to know that this is not the Slimmers version. The trouble is, you can eat health food all you like, but you won't live any longer. It'll just feel like you do. And there's the sauce finished. So we're ready to plate up.